The bell over the diner door jingled as it always did, a sound so familiar it had become part of the background noise of Mia's life, like the clatter of plates or the hiss of coffee brewing. But on that rainy Thursday afternoon, something shifted. Something about the little girl who stepped inside, dripping wet and clutching a stuffed bunny, made Mia pause mid-wipe of the counter. She was maybe 10, no more, with wide eyes that scanned the room like she was searching for an escape route rather than a seat. She wore a navy blue coat 2 sizes too big and shoes scuffed from long walks. Without a word, she slid into the corner booth, the quietest spot in the place. No adult followed her. No one was with her. She just sat there, silent, staring out the window as if the rain might wash away whatever burden she carried. Mia approached slowly, towel still in hand. "Hey there, sweetheart. You okay?" The girl didn't speak. Just nodded once. "Can I get you something warm? Hot chocolate?" A tiny, hesitant nod. That was enough. From that day forward, the girl came in every afternoon around the same time. Never spoke, never smiled, but always sat in the same booth. Mia took it upon herself to bring her a cup of hot chocolate with a little heart drawn in the foam. At first, there was no reaction. But slowly, over the next few weeks, the girl started to open up, if only a little. Her name was Emily. She never shared much more. No mention of a mom or a dad. Mia didn't pry. She could see the girl was afraid of something, someone. But whatever Emily was hiding from, she felt safe here. And Mia, in her worn-out uniform and with her aching feet, felt like it mattered that she could provide that. Then came the day everything changed. It was a Tuesday. Mia remembered because she'd worked a double shift and spilled soup on her apron. Emily had just finished her hot chocolate, and for the first time ever, she had drawn something on a napkin, a rough sketch of a little girl and a woman, standing beside a diner. Mia's breath caught in her throat. But just as she was about to say something, the diner door opened with a force that sent a gust of wind howling through the room. 2 men in black suits and earpieces stepped inside first, scanning the room like trained hawks. Then he entered. Tall, sharp in an expensive charcoal suit, face stern and unreadable. His eyes locked onto Emily. Mia froze. Not just because of the intimidating presence of the bodyguards, but because of the man himself. It was Daniel Cole, CEO of a multinational tech corporation. One of the richest men in the country. His face had been on magazine covers, news broadcasts, everywhere. What on earth was he doing here? Before she could process it, Emily had gone rigid. Her tiny hands clenched the edge of the table. Her eyes, so full of fear, looked at Mia with a silent plea. The man walked toward them. "Emily," he said, voice controlled but strained, "let's go." She didn't move. Mia stepped in. "Sir, I don't know what's going on, but..." "I'm her father," he said, cutting her off. "She ran away from home 2 weeks ago. We've been searching everywhere. I appreciate your concern, but she needs to come home." Mia's heart raced. Everything inside her screamed that something was wrong. Emily's terror wasn't the kind of fear a child has from being caught. It was deeper, like the fear of someone who'd lived in silence for too long. Mia crouched down beside her. "Emily, is that true? Is this your dad?" The girl didn't speak. Her lip trembled. Then she nodded. But it wasn't a yes of joy. It was surrender. Daniel stepped forward. "We'll handle this now." "Wait," Mia said, standing to block his path. "If she's afraid of you, I'm not just handing her over." His jaw clenched. "I don't hurt my daughter. I've made mistakes, been distant. But I would never harm her." Emily finally whispered, "He didn't hit me. But he never saw me either." The words hung in the air like thunder. Everyone in the diner stopped. The sound of forks scraping plates, quiet conversations, all gone. "I was just another obligation," Emily continued. "Nannies. Bodyguards. No bedtime stories. No hugs. Just meetings and flights and empty promises." Mia looked at Daniel. Something cracked in his expression. A fissure in the ice. I didn't know, he said, voice low. You didn't want to know, Emily replied. For the first time, she stood up on her own. Her hands were shaking, but her voice was strong. Mia saw me. She gave me hot chocolate and smiled at me every day even when I said nothing. That meant more than anything you've ever given me. The moment was raw and real. Mia felt her throat tighten. Daniel looked at her, the woman who'd unknowingly become a lifeline to his daughter. Thank you, he said, truly humbled. I didn't do much, Mia replied. Just noticed a kid who needed a little kindness. Daniel turned to Emily. Can we go somewhere and talk? No guards. Just you and me. And if you want to come back here afterward, I won't stop you. Emily looked at Mia. Mia nodded, giving her silent strength. They left the diner together. No bodyguards. Just a father and daughter with miles of emotional distance between them, but a path now open. Weeks passed. Then one day, the doorbell chimed again. Emily walked in, smiling, holding her dad's hand. They sat in the same booth. Ordered 2 hot chocolates. Can I show you something? Emily asked, handing Mia a thick envelope. Inside was a check, enough money to save the diner 10 times over. She wanted to help, Daniel said. And I want to help her help. Mia blinked back tears. It wasn't just about the money. It was about being seen. About how a quiet girl who once went unnoticed could now find her voice and help others do the same. The message? Sometimes, the smallest acts of kindness can reach where power and wealth cannot. Because to a child who feels invisible, being seen is everything. And sometimes, all it takes is a cup of hot chocolate to change 2 lives forever.